Chopper impression. Be like Dave Filoni, guys.
No one can be as epic as him.
Oh, he's so amazing, so talented. Welcome back, guys. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
Just having a bit of fun this morning, but we're watching Star Wars Rebels today. We are on episode 8 of season 1, and we're not looking at the title, but we were discussing during setup what happened last time. I really want them to see Pitch Black. I saw parts of it a long time ago, but last episode reminded me of that, and same as last time, I just won't say anything more than that. But I think that would make a good reaction. Okay. I'm curious who Volcrum is. That Hera told Sabine that she can't tell her for safety reasons. The less you know, the better, right? So we're not sure exactly what that means, because I know Hera and Kanan are good people. They're trying to help everyone else suffering from the Empire. And I don't know, like, for her not to even tell Sabine. I get it, because you don't want information to get out if it's a very important contact, or is his contact part of the dark side who's trying to be better? I mean, I think I joked and said, oh, watch it be Maul. I always like that. I always bring Maul into everything. And I'm like, oh, watch it be him or something. But I know he
never can tell.
The Volcrum, yeah. He never can tell, but maybe we won't know this person. It might be a new person completely, too.
Well, maybe.
He might be. I think he's just someone who's not from the Empire, and anyone from the not from the Empire is an ally at this point, and they have to trust people, even if they're shady. They have to trust. And you know what, he didn't steer them wrong. The supplies were there. He just didn't tell them that there were these dangerous creatures all around and how to get it. But the supplies were there, and there were no strings attached. But but they went over their differences, and they worked together, and they got out of there. So it worked out well.
I agree, and I think they're going to be even closer now, too, because Sabine, I want to know more about her history, because being on Mandalore training, and she went through a lot, apparently, that really hurt her. And I wonder what kind of, whether mission she had to go on, or just training in general. Maybe it was abusive to a certain extent. I don't know. But I know there are a lot of liars. I mean, they were probably trained to do really bad things to help serve the Empire, and then she realized what was going on and then moved on from that. But she seems like a good person too, and I think they're on the right track now, and hopefully they can.
I do too. I think so, and I think they're going to get just closer from here on out, hopefully. I hope so. But she seems so tough, and she loves her explosives. She seems so tough, but to have her have those feelings about Hera, she is insecure. It just shows you that she's insecure, and she wants some type of closeness to somebody. She wants to trust somebody, and if she can talk like that and try to get her point across, like, hey, I'm worthy of your trust, but even to have that conversation, I think that took a lot for her to open up like that.
I agree.
Good.
Ooh, talk about bonding on a planet full of vicious creatures, and time is short, like you have a window of time to find, refuge from these awful creatures, because the asteroid's going to cover the sun, and
if only Omega was there, she can handle it.
Oh, can you imagine?
Come on, come on.
I know she wasn't made or created until, talking show-wise, that she wasn't made until after Rebels, but that would be so cool. Maybe she is in this. I mean, I just assumed she was an original character made after Rebels, because the Bad Batch recently came out, and Rebels came out a few years ago, before that, I guess.
Right, so. Or even someone like Omega, because
that'd be nice.
That kid can win the hearts of any creature.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun. I love it.
Sure,
So shall we get into this episode on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So 108.
Step outside of yourself.
Oh, I love this little creature.
Don't think he wants to connect.
You don't seem to be getting it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You have to let your guard down. You have to be willing to attach to others.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Today's not a good day. It's never a good day.
What's today?
Today,
Empire Day?
Oh boy.
Kind of a big parade, Empire.
Yeah, yay!
Siba? What? Nothing.
he's not the one.
Knows him.
Celebrating the 15th anniversary of the galaxy's salvation, when our great
15
Emperor
years.
Palpatine ended the Clone Wars and
This is Senator in Exile Gold Travis. I bring more news.
Shut this off.
Can't. It's the law.
I gotcha.
Law.
see the parade and
Oh, it is going to be a
Pilots on
parade.
patrols? What's going on?
Imperials have locked down the ports.
With what we've got planned for today's parade, they'll be after us again tomorrow.
Well, you're gonna have to do it without me.
Poor kid.
Maybe that's how his parents, like, maybe he lost
Yeah, I'm
them.
wondering about that.
Yes.
I love the freaking music. It's just like classic Star Wars. I can't get over that.
It is.
Let's go.
Ezra.
Mom?
Ooh.
Ezra.
Dad.
Ezra.
It's so weird.
Stand up for people in need.
Dun, dun, dun,
Let's go.
dun.
Hey, wow.
She was invited to Coruscant to celebrate with Emperor Palpatine himself.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's start the celebration.
Copy that. Commencing festivities.
Oh, goodness. If she's involved, there's going to be some explosions.
The Sign-Off Systems Advanced TIE Starfighter.
I almost feel bad about blowing it up.
I sense we'll need to make a quick exit.
Better
So when I say now, throw this as high as you can.
Now,
Now.
Trust.
He's like, I didn't do that, but thank you.
Another.
don't mind if I do.
Just as a distraction.
You there. This area's off limits.
did you see it? It's so beautiful. All the colors, it's like,
Whoops.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, right.
Don't miss me. It's always.
Oh, and he's there too, of course.
hey, if you want to take somebody out, take out that guy.
Make it quick.
We're en route to the rendezvous.
Negative, Spectre 1. The streets are blocked. I cannot, repeat, cannot reach rendezvous.
I know a place we can hole up till things calm down.
These rebels have ruined Empire Day. They must be punished.
We all want that, Minister. But our priority is still the Rhodium.
Oh.
We were coming here today. This was your home, wasn't it? Where you grew up.
I grew up on the streets.
Oh, is that the guy they're looking for?
Sibo?
Sibo.
His
Sibo,
friend?
it's me, Ezra Bridger.
Ooh.
That's the Rhodium the
He has
Imperials
something
are
over on his
You know
head.
him?
Name's Sibo.
Your parents. You never told us.
What's to tell? They've been gone for 8 years.
Huh. So
Been a
maybe
while
they're still
since
alive.
they settled.
Sabine, can you access it?
Think so. I need a few minutes.
Ezra, you okay?
I'm fine.
Empire Day. It's Ezra's
Oh, he was
birthday.
born.
Aw.
Oh,
That sucks.
I would change my
Jeez.
birthday.
Yeah.
Sibos say you must think of your son. He's all we think about. We're teaching Ezra to stand up for people in need.
We're fighting for our son's freedom.
My folks used to do underground broadcasts from here, speaking out against the Empire. It's probably just one of them.
I would hold on to that. You had a lot of connections there.
What are we looking at?
It's everything. Imperial specs on the new ties and new T8 disruptors.
No wonder his brain's shorting out. All that data'd overload anyway.
The secrets in his head must be damaging to the Empire. We'll need to smuggle him off Lothal.
Gotta smuggle him out of town first. Miss Zeb.
Acknowledged. We're ready.
He needs some sun. He's worse than me. It's very white.
No plans on stopping.
That's good to know.
That's not.
You have some explaining to do.
The rebels are through the main gate and headed south.
Their ship will be waiting. Slow them down. We're on our way.
Oh, I'll grab that.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
What a way to go.
Oh, nice.
Hello to my little friend.
But I need that transport taken out. Chopper, you got this?
Whoa!
Oh my.
Took some air.
Mass production on Lothal within the next 6 weeks.
You're just full of fun facts.
It's not good.
Oh, he's still hanging on. Kanan. Oh, he's gonna snag on that now.
Oh, someone's gonna get shot. They don't see him.
Watch out!
Oh my. Ooh.
Guys, assume attack formation. Fire at will.
Who's will?
I need my gunners. Shields won't hold long under this barrage.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Ezra Bridger. Eastside is you.
He says he knows what happened to your parents.
Oh no.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
No! To be continued.
Oh,
An exciting episode.
That was a very exciting episode, Empire Day.
Wow.
My God. I'm assuming that's what the title
and
was.
that's his birthday.
Oh,
Yeah, how sad is that?
that's right. Yeah.
I was kind of
that's
thinking,
sad.
like, oh, maybe his parents died that year or something, and
Yeah, I did.
it had a lot of
too.
meaning
Oh.
to him, and he was really upset about it. So this was very exciting of an episode. I mean, I'm glad we learned more about Ezra, and I'm happy to hear that maybe his parents are alive.
Yeah,
I just assumed
me
they were
too.
dead.
8 years
Yeah,
ago.
and
Yeah.
he has his good family friend right there,
Yeah.
knowing what happened to them.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll find
Oh,
out.
I hope so.
That was crazy
Hope
to
they're
see,
okay.
that last moment when he had his head hit or whatever and Ezra fell on top of him. I'm like, oh, that's going to jar his personality. He's going to come back as himself and then start saying things to him. I just thought that was like an appropriate time to start spewing
Yeah,
information.
that's good, yeah.
And we didn't hear much, but then I was thinking, oh God, a blast is going to go through and shoot Zebo, and then he's going to
not,
die
yeah.
and not be able to actually give him
Yeah,
any
or they're
information.
gonna kidnap him back, and
Yeah, but I'm glad Sabine
never
could
know.
translate. That was cool to see.
That's right. Yeah.
How sad
There
is
you go.
it that a family friend, I mean, it's great to have a connection there, to see Ezra, you know, he's family, I want to say he's family with the other group, with Kanan, Hera,
Yes.
Sabine, Zeb, but seeing an actual past family friend with him as well is nice,
That's
and I
right,
hope
yeah.
he will survive. But how devastating is that for Zebo's life to be taken away in a different sense?
That's
because
horrible,
he
yes.
has a freaking brain implant that's all around
Yes.
his
yeah,
head.
and
Yes, they
that
do.
was his decision to go with the Empire after he's separated from his parents, and he went that way, and that's what they did to him. And he's probably,
Horrible.
once he gets that taken off, he's probably going to say he regrets doing that.
I mean, I kind
Oh,
of wonder how
that's
far that went on his decision, like, did they just force that upon him once he was
They
working
might
for
have.
them, or was he just forced from the start? And just so crazy that your freedom is taken away completely. Like, oh, we don't need your personality. We just need your intel, your intelligence, and talent. And, yeah, like, how horrible. Like, your whole life is taken
It
over.
is. And they were silly to give it to, put all their eggs in one basket, so to speak, and just put it into one person. And now the whole empire is looking for this one Rhodian.
Yeah, the biggest weakness.
Pretty silly.
Which is good. We like that, though, because it helps the good side.
That's right. That's
so
right.
Pretty scary. I mean, they might have other people like him, too, out there. So they might have multiple weaknesses where they have too much important intel on the empire and different beings. Who knows? But I think he's probably the primary one or something. And he was already saying all these things on Lothal and how they're making all these different TIE fighters or just tons of weapons.
Yeah, and it's a whole, big plan for 5 years.
Yeah. You know what was crazy to see, too? Where we know the Empire's dominating everything, but you have the Empire's soldiers going around and everyone's just in despair and quiet. Even Zeb and Sabine are playing the part on purpose, but in the bar, they're acting kind of like non-responsive and depressed, and you have to act like the crowd, and people are just, at their worst right now because the Empire sucks and doesn't care about the people at all. And then you have these soldiers going around intimidating them, being like, yeah, that's right, raise your glasses, be excited, we need enthusiasm.
That's
here.
right.
We got to plug such a good day.
Put the TV on, you have to listen to this, and it's the law.
It really shows you that you're just manipulated into believing a certain way. Even though you don't believe it, you just kind of go with it because you have no choice, and it's very devastating
you don't
to
have
see
free
that.
will.
You don't have free will at all. But
it was nice to see that Ezra's parents worked underground, and they really tried to do what the team he's with now is doing, trying to be liberated, trying to go against the Empire.
They want freedom.
And that's what they worked for. Now he's seeing that firsthand, what his parents were doing.
Yeah,
so I hope they're still alive.
Yeah, I hope so. And it was cool to actually see that connection. Like, Ezra heard their voices holding those different artifacts. And, like that one thing that he was holding before, I'm like, you should keep that with you because you actually connected with their voices. I don't know if he was having a memory, but it seemed like they were actually talking to him in the present. So I kind of wonder, too, if they are alive, hopefully, maybe both are one with the Force as well. And maybe that's why they have a strong connection. I mean, I know a Jedi, like Ezra's a Padawan, but he might be really strong with the Force. Like, he's stubborn too, but he's already doing pretty extreme things, I guess. Like, not super extreme, but certain things with being able to open up that cube before and just sensing the lightsaber and being able to sense a presence right away when someone's there.
Like he knew where Zebo was.
Yeah, just all these different connections that Ezra has. So, he could be just connecting on his own, but I kind of wonder to actually hear his parents like that, if maybe his father, mother, both are, also Force users, and that's why you'd want to rebel anyways, you want your freedom, but I was going to say maybe that's why they were more motivated to fight for people, because they sensed more and they had to hide out more so they weren't found, or maybe they were past Jedi or something.
Maybe they're on the lam, or something tells me they're not captured by the Empire. I think they're just, in exile. They're just trying to get away from it all.
But why leave Ezra behind, like on his own? Because I think that's pretty dangerous.
I know. Maybe they thought it was a safer way. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. What do you think,
he was
Mom?
out on his own since, 7 years old?
Yeah, for a very long time. The poor kid. I mean, he really survived a lot, and he's a tough kid. And even from the start with Kanan trying to teach him how to communicate with the animals, he has a strong guard. Like, his guard's all the way up. He is very stubborn in that way. So I think that's going to take a while for him to really hone in on that skill if he can. So
and I think the Empire took them.
Yeah, sorry, I was going to go back to that. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, so you think, because I'm not sure, but I love, again, that we have different opinions. Absolutely. I hope we find out what happens to his parents. Hopefully they are alive, but I'm thinking that the Empire did take them away, or what Kim said, maybe they are just in hiding because it just got too dangerous. But I don't know why they would leave Ezra behind, though. That's the only thing that makes me but it could be that dangerous that they had to.
Yeah, maybe they're with Dara.
Can you imagine if there's a connection there?
I know, right?
Yeah, I hope we see Jai and Zare again, because they were cool characters, and I really worked for Zare. The Inquisitor's bad news, and he was really mad at this one too. I was like, oh boy, the build up. I love our team working together, and even Kanan, like, he got caught by the stormtroopers, and we just started laughing, because then he's like, hey, yeah, Empire Day, woo! And then Ezra, that's my dad! So, very fun, and yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I really want to watch the next episode now, guys. Come on, let's get to it.
Yes.
So, if you want to see the next episode early, if you're watching on YouTube, Patreon's a week ahead of our YouTube, so you can check out our full reactions there. We have a huge library of videos for you guys, movies and shows. You can also vote, request. We have polls almost every Monday, and any help you can give us through our Patreon really helps our channel grow, so we can create more videos and keep doing this for you guys. Love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Thanks, guys.
May the Force be with you.
Bye.
Bye.